Hi guys, how's it going? How is everybody doing today? Let me find me over here. Hopefully everybody had a good Monday. Everybody had a good Christmas. All the things. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Here we are. As you guys come on, if you could say hello. That way I know you guys can see me or hear me. Hear me's better. See me too. Okay, you guys, here we are. Perfect. Let's see, let's see. Okay, here we go. Perfect. You guys, I gotta have a drink. Yes, that is a bunny behind me. Don't judge me. It's a bunny. It's a totally cute little bunny. I just gotta hit that thing back on there. Okay, you guys. So I've pinned it at the bottom. This is actually a collection that we're doing. It's on a grapevine. Hey, Angela. I know, because we took last week off. So we took last week off. We're like, it's Christmas, you know, Christmas week. So Sarah and I were like, yeah, we're going to take the whole week off. So, right, you got to have some downtime. Sometimes you just, you know, but we're back. We're back. Hey, Teresa. Of course, we're doing a bunny. We're doing a bunny. You know, it's that weird little part of the year here where Christmas is done. I missed you too. Christmas is done. And then Valentine's is, you know, Valentine's is coming, but it's kind of like that little in-between time. So, here's where we're doing. So we've done Valentine's, we've done Mardi Gras, and Easter's, like, we can see Easter. I know. We're just like, no, just wait till New Year. We'll see. Hey, Carol. Hey, guys. So hopefully everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I had a great Christmas. Very happy, a lot of family time, so a lot of food, but it's okay. It's okay. Happy New Year, exactly right. Is it the day after tomorrow? So, whew, it's almost here, y'all. 2026. Wow. Whether we are ready or not. Okay, guys. So we are doing a collection today. It's a grapevine collection, and so we're gonna add a couple things to this. It is pinned at the bottom, you guys. You guys, Sarah got this in. Oh my God! It's this beautiful lavender bush, which is just amazing. This checks all the boxes for me. It's a pusher. It's got, you know, the lavender, the greenery, and there's a bunch of pieces on here. I love this one. So this is new. Another one that's new, we're going to be using 2 of these, is this beauty. Oh, I absolutely love this. This is, you can use this with anything, y'all. This is forever, but we're going to use it for this Easter. Hey, Tracy. So we're going to pair this up with it. But look how beautiful this is. This is also new. This is one of my favorites. Absolutely love this. But she got a bunch of greenery and bushes in, and I am just in love with them. Because then we're going to pair that up too. Then we have, y'all, a chocolate egg. And we're going to add a gold bow to this, okay? Yes, this is going on a grapevine. What? Yes, it's happening. It's happening. And before I show you the ribbon, so chocolate bunny, and I went ahead and added a little bow to his neck and a grapevine. So this is all a collection. Hey, Sabrina. So bunny there. So we decided to incorporate gold, the chocolate with a little bit of lavender and some gold. And let's see what we do. Oh, here is the ribbon, y'all. So this ribbon, yeah, that egg is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. So we've got this. We've got gold. We've got our, look at that. Oh, pretty, 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 pretty. We've got the dot, the Swiss dot with the brown, chocolate brown. Yeah. And then a little lavender. So I'm going to be doing this. Have you seen the new Soft Touches? I have not. I have not yet, but I will tell you that all the greenery that's come in, I haven't, there's a couple I haven't looked at, but the ones that I saw today, oh my goodness. When I go next, I'll check it out, but I'm telling you right now, the greenery that's been coming in, oh, I am in love with it. In love with it. So, before we do, I'm going to make a bow for this egg, okay? We're going to put a gold bow on top of this because I put the lavender bow on the bunny. It's going to have a gold bow on the egg. We're going to incorporate all the things, you guys. Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, that egg is amazing. Super, super pretty. So we are going to do this, right? If you guys, and this is probably my favorite gold ribbon. Look at that. It's a gold metallic. So we are going to, oh, Tanika, amazing. Really great. Really, you know, food, family. It was fantastic. Very happy with it. Great day. How about yours? So we're going to put a bow up here, guys. So this is going to be a little bow. Okay. What I mean little, I mean the tail on this is going to be, so we're going to make it 3 inches and then we're probably going to trim it. I know. Yeah. It's spring. Spring's coming. So, I mean, I want to do grapevine every day, all day. Okay, that's my jam. The grapevines are the thing that, ooh, they speak to me. They're quiet, just the way you like it, Angela. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to do a 3-inch tail, you guys. And then we're going to do a 2-inch loop. Yep, 2-inch loop. 2-inch there. And then over here, 2-inch as well. Right? Like you just want a little bit downtime. You just, you know. Okay, we're going to dovetail that after we put this together. Right? We're dealing with smaller tails, smaller pieces. Okay, and so when I make bows this small for something, I use covered wire. Okay? So we're just going to put it through the center there. I'm going to pull it back here. And usually what I do is I take my needle nose and I pinch it real close there. And that's what's going to hold it. And then I just twist the bow. Okay, you just need to do a couple. And then we're good. Hey, Elaine. How are you? Nice to see you. And so I'm leaving about on the back, it's probably about a 3-inch piece, okay? And we're going to give this a little cut here. We're going to set this aside because you can use that for something else. And now we're going to dovetail this. That's about fine. How have you been, Elaine? Good, good. I am fantastic, friend. Okay. So we're going to another little piece. And now, so if I'm going to put a bow on an ornament, a lot of times this is what I do. Look at that. It's a baby bow. Right, just put it in my hair. We're good. But, so we're going to take this, and this, if you can see the top, it's got a little loop there. Okay. So we're going to take this off here. That over there. Yeah, Happy New Year. How you doing, Lisa? And we're just going to pass it through the center of that. Okay. Just right there. And then we're going to take our needle nose. And I usually hold one and then twist the other. Okay, and then once I got a couple little twists there, I'm just going to... All I suggest is when you do this, just be careful so you're not scratching your egg or your ornament. Have you? Well, you know what, girl? Last week I took the week off. I did take the week off. So if you were looking for me last week, it wasn't happening. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is that extra piece, I'm not going to cut that off. I'm going to stick that into the egg because there's actually a little hole there. Okay. And I'm just going to use my needle nose and just shove that in there. Okay. Now, I will tell you that a lot of times I will add a little dab of glue. Thanks, Tracy. I gave myself a haircut. I cut my hair all the time, but I gave myself a haircut and I'm like, I need some more layers. All right, it's 2026. We need some layers. So that's what I did. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're just going to add a little dab of glue in there, and that's just to keep it in place, okay? So the bow's going to, but look at that. Woo, chocolate with gold. Y'all, there we go. So I'm just going to set that aside to dry, and then we're going to end up putting this on our grapevine, okay? So I'm either going to put it there, or I'm going to put it here. But see, I kind of don't want to put it there because then it's going to cover the tail, but I may put it right there. I don't know. I don't know. Let's do the greenery, and then we'll figure out where the egg's going to go. That's the way we're going to do this, you guys. Okay, so let's do a bow, and then we'll put our greenery in. Let's see, let's see. So we're incorporating the gold, our brown, right, for the chocolate, and then our lavender. So once again, let me show you all these luscious colors. I mean, that alone right there, ooh, that's beautiful. I do have the lavender here. So we're going to go this way. Honestly, I could really just do this because there's lavender in the greenery already. I may do that. Right? I'm going rogue. What do you guys think? Lavender in, lavender out? Okay, so we're going to market on Monday. And that's when a lot of the stuff's going to be out. I will tell you that for Christmas for next year, a lot of naturals and traditional. We went in December, and a lot of naturals and traditional is what we saw. But we're going back again where a lot more of the showrooms are going to be open. There's going to be a lot more trees. I'm going to take a bunch of pictures of trees, but we definitely saw owls. We saw a lot of creams, you know, kind of like the rustic vibe, kind of like lodge style. So a lot of that going on that we saw, which I absolutely loved it. I thought it was gorgeous. Hey, Renee. Okay, y'all, I think we're going to make the bow with just the brown and the gold. And we're going to leave the lavender because we already put the lavender on the bunny. We're going to have the lavender on the florals. So we're going to go, I'm going to go rogue. If Sarah comes on here, you don't know what happened. You don't know what happened. Okay, we're going to start off with our gold is what we're going to do. And we're going to dovetail that. And then we are going to, do I want one or two tails? The top, we're going to do two tails, I think. I think we're going to do that. So we're going to do about let's do a 14-inch tail. We're going to go 14-inch tail. Okay. And we're going to make this around 6-inch. Six-inch there. And we're going to do two. We're going to do two on each side of the gold. We have a lot of chocolate already, so we're only going to do one loop on the second one for the brown. Okay, so we're just matching that up, y'all. So we're doing two on each side. They're 6 inches. Okay, and then we're bringing our tails down. This gold is my favorite gold. I use this for all the holidays, y'all. Okay, we're going to come down. We're going to match that up. Cut that, and then we're going to dovetail it. Okay, then we're going to come in with our chocolate Swiss stop. Super, super pretty. We are going to dovetail that. We're going to bring this up about 1/2 inch, you guys. Okay, and we're going to make this one 5-inch. Okay, 5-inch. And it's going to be one on each side. Okay, so once again, we're going to match these up. Cut that one a little shorter, so I got to do the other one a little bit shorter. Just so it doesn't look a little... It's okay. Okay, then we're going to bring back our gold. So, we're going to dovetail this. And we're just going to do one tail. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to put a tail upward, and that tail is going to be about 5.5. Okay. And then we're just going to do a bump of this. So our bump's going to be about 3 inches. Okay, and then we're going to bring this tail down. And this tail is going to be about 8 inches, y'all. And we're going to do that. Hey, Carol. I feel like with everything else, it's got enough zip ties. It's got enough of the lavender that I don't need it in the bow. Okay, we're going to put our zip tie there. Push that through. Take our zip tie. That back. Hey, Ari. Okay, so then we're going to go like this. And just like I usually do, we're going to finagle our tails, right? Spin it over the other side, same thing. Pretty, pretty. Put this out of the way. give this another little tug. Yeah, I'm super excited about market. I'm going to take lots of pictures. I'll be posting them because I really want to see what a lot more they're going to be showing. But I did see a lot of naturals. I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of naturals. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Gonna make that. Look how pretty. So now we've gone, and this is going to go. Look, that's going to be nice right there. I'm going to put that about right there is what we're going to do. Well, we're going to do our florals first. Let's put that in and then we'll put our bow in, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this one. And we're going to kind of use this as a base. So we're going to bend this just a little bit at an angle, okay? And we're going to be putting this up here. Now, because I don't want it to cover my bunny, I'm going to move this one outward a little bit. I'm going to kind of pull this one this way, okay? And that's so it doesn't cover my bunny. I am going to leave this one here so it does more like this, okay? And then we're going to stand our greenery here up just a little bit here. So this is kind of what we're doing here, okay? So this is what we're going for. Once again, we're going to bend this just a little bit. And then we're going to chop a lot of that extra off. Hold on one sec, you guys. I got to turn this fan on because I closed the door. And I feel like a big chicken. Okay, so we're going to put this right around here is what we're going to be doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and put it right here, and we're just going to push that through. And we're going to be using some zip ties. Okay. So we're going to get that right there. And we're going to pull this down. So we want this to go right around there. So we're going to hold that right there. We're going to get a zip tie. And then I'm going to put glue down here. Okay. Push that zip tie through. Around that stem. Come back on the back. Oh. Don't put it upside down. That's not good. Okay. And that's going to keep our stem secure on the top here. I'm going to trim this down, but not cut it all the way until I'm completely done. Okay. So this is what we got here. Okay, so we got our all this, and see how it's going like this. So now this is going to ensure that behind our bow, we're still going to have greenery. And remember, we're still coming in with that lavender bush. So we're good. So we're pulling some of these around here. So now we have it all around. Now we're going to put in our second stem this way, and then I'll add some glue on there. Okay, you guys? No, it's a round one, but I squeeze them a little bit before I start working on them. Yeah, like I'll literally put them on the ground and use the body weight. Okay, we're going to take this. We're going to be doing the same thing. Remember, it's going like this. So we're kind of doing this bit. And we're going to do the same thing with this piece like we did up on the top. We're going to fan it towards the outside because we don't want it covering our sign. I put the link. This is a collection, not a kit. I did put the link down at the bottom. So if you click it, it'll take you and show you everything I'm using. But it's an 18-inch round. All I'm doing is just spreading these out. Okay. And then we're going to bend. So see, this is going to kind of go like this. Now, I may cut this one and put it up a little bit higher. But we are going to bend this. Now, don't cut it first. Bend it first. It's a lot easier than trying to bend a tiny little stem. Okay. So I always bend it. And then I cut it. Also, if you've got this is super easy to bend, but if you've got one that's really hard to bend, you know how I do it? I literally put it at the edge of my desk and I just bend it. I just push it against that edge and it makes it easy. Okay? Work smarter, not harder. See? See, if you leave it long, but now if you're trying to do this like really short, it makes it harder. So we're going to do this. And we're going to pull this up here. Okay. I am going to cut this one because I want it to go up a little higher over here. Okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Okay. So we're going to do that. And we're going to come in here. We're just going to put it right about there. Okay. If you've got, like, I've got this little piece here that's going to get in my way. You're fine. Okay. So this is where we're at here. And I want to make sure that this is going this way right underneath. Actually, I'm going to move it. I'm going to set it more towards the outside. Sometimes if it's not placed right, you don't like the placement, you can always go through and move it. Okay. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to put a zip tie right there. I'll leave it up here so you guys can see. Okay. Putting through. And there you go. So now we've got our greenery there. So see? So we've got greenery up here, greenery down here. This is going on this side here. Okay, so it's kind of spread out. And now we're going to take this piece that we cut. Oh, thanks, Tanika. We're going to take this and we're going to put it in right here. For a simple reason that that's going to fill in this way. And that's going to fill in this way. So you're not going to have any gaps. So not everybody puts greenery behind their bows. I like putting greenery behind my bows. Okay. I kind of want it everywhere. So you see, now I've got this little piece here. I try and make sure so when I spread it out, see how even that is? Okay. So this one, we're going to use glue for that. Good amount of glue there, and then we're going to put this right around right there. And we're trying to make sure it's going into the grapevine. Okay. Now we're going to spread these out. Okay. So now when you're looking at this, you have greenery everywhere. Okay. Another trick is you can actually move some of that like that a little bit. If we want to put these a little bit longer towards the top, we can do that and push these towards the bottom. It's just whichever way you want to do it. But either way. Also, if you have greenery and like that one wants to keep going down, take your needle nose and turn it with a needle nose. Okay? It'll stay. See? So now we've got all that. So see? Even like that, it looks nice and full, right? So now, we're going to take our bow, we're going to put our bow now, and then we'll put our lavender in. Okay? So I'm going to put my bow right around here. because I kind of want it to be a little bit above the bunny. So all I'm going to do is make sure I'm pushing it through this grapevine, y'all. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Ooh, did you hear that? I heard the teeth. Once again, I don't tighten it till I'm completely done, just in case I want to move this around a little bit. I'm not going to be fighting with it, right? Okay. Let's put in our lavender. But look how nice and full that is. I mean, that is 2 stems, a bow, and a bunny. And that's nice and full. So, let's cut our lavender up. Y'all, if you guys have not seen this bush, this is like $7.50, okay? And there are so many pieces to this. It's really great. And it's a pusher, so if you need to make your pieces smaller, you totally can do that. Okay, we're cutting these off. Okay. So each one of these looks like this. Okay, I like it because some of it is just green, some of it of the tips are purple, and then we've got our little lavender here. Okay, so we're going to be doing this, and we're just going to be adding these throughout. I'm going to trim these down, some of them, because they are a little long. Okay, and so I usually try and come behind my bow first. All right, so we're going to go around, oh, right around there. Look how well those two play together. Yes, ma'am. So now we're incorporating our lavender from our bow with our lavender from our greenery here. Okay? So we're like, how come there's no lavender on the bow? Y'all, you don't always have to put the in the bow. Totally fine. Okay. So we're just going to keep putting these pieces in. And come up here. And if you notice, I am trying to keep with our line that I've made with our greenery, okay? And now you see this on some of them, they're going to be behind, and some they're going to be in front. That helps kind of incorporate it together. Hey, Carol, watch the replay, friend. Got all the fun stuff on here. It'll be available right after, after I finish. I put it on there right after, so. Okay, and then we're just going through here, okay? And we're spreading it out because we want to make sure that we can see our lavender, right? Look at that. So, and that's just right there. That's just 3 little pieces, y'all. Could you move the camera up just a little so you can see the top of the wreath? Yes. Actually, you know what? Ha-ha. Hold on. Is that a little better? just bring it down. Let me see. Let me raise that up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to do that right there. Let me see, can you see it? Yes. Okay, so I'm looking at the thing over there. I can see it now. Okay, and now we're coming in right over here. And if you notice, I am kind of spacing these out, right? So I am leaving gaps, that way you have some of the eucalyptus plus some of this. Okay, then I'm going to put one down here. Okay, we're going to come in here. And once again, we're kind of incorporating, making sure eucalyptus is on top and underneath. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. I know last week we took the week off, but sometimes we have to decompress. Okay. And then we're going to come in here. Now we're pulling all of that in. We're going to add some more over here, y'all. Let's see. And I do cut them a little bit shorter when I put them in this midsection here. And then as they go up or they go down, they're a little bit longer. There we are. Okay. As you can see, you're starting to see kind of the purple everywhere, which is what we want. We want to incorporate it everywhere. Good amount of glue. Come on, buddy, get in there. Sometimes I want to fight you. Okay, there we are. Gotta want to know who's in charge. Okay, one more of the longs. Hey, Barb, how's it going? One more of the long, and then the other ones are going to go through the center and get that filled in. Okay. This piece is going to go right around here. Now, if you notice when I'm putting it in, this is kind of going at an angle. There it goes. Okay. So it starts standing up and then it kind of goes downward. Okay. It's just to kind of follow it. So now we're going to come in through the center. Thank you. Tried, right? It was like we were looking at, and we're like, we really like the lavender. We really like the, so some of these I'm going to cut up a little bit into halves because I don't need them that long. And I kind of want them to go through like under the bow and through the center here. Yeah, we were trying to incorporate the brown, the gold, and the lavender. Oh, I bet you are, Barb. Is it 80 now? I haven't even gone in, girl. Okay, so we're putting that behind the bow there. So now look at that. Now we've got it right behind, and now it's next to our gold and our brown, which is similar to the bunny now, right? Hey, Becky. Now we're going to come over here, and we're going to go behind the bow, or sorry, underneath the bow here. Okay, so I always like putting it on the outside, and then I kind of start working my way down. So now it's behind, it's under the bow here. So now we've got it under the bow on this side and under the bow on this side and here. So now we're going to work our way through the center here. Y'all, sometimes I do that. My husband makes fun of me. He's like, you're very Vanna White-ish. You know, look at this. Now we're coming in here. Notice these are nice too because they do have the greenery, so you spread that out. And the other thing, I know a lot of people get hung up on this. You're going to see your grapevine. Okay? It's a grapevine wreath. It's a grapevine wreath. So it's okay if you can see the grapevine. Now we're going to go underneath here. Okay, and we're going to start filling some of that in there. Some little glue strings there. Do this. Something jumped. Yo, I have a rack for my ribbon. I need to put it up. Okay, now we're going in here. Once again, working our way down. Making sure that we're getting all our lavender throughout, okay? But we've got this piece. We're going to leave this to the side here. So we've got that in, but I don't know if you guys remember. This. So, this little egg. Hold on. So that little egg needs to go. Okay, so you've got all that there. So I feel like we need to put this little egg maybe here. Maybe here. No, like there's no. I could even maybe put it. Nope, too big. I think we're going to put our egg like down here. Because I feel like I got to have this egg here. I don't want to. Like I got to have my little egg. We have our greenery behind here. Now, originally, I was thinking of putting it like right here, but then I thought, okay, like it's right in front of the bunny, so it's not going to look right. But if I kind of put it more over here, then it's a little bit different. And it's surrounded by greenery, so it's good. See anybody? Oh, I could put it right there. Ooh. Okay, we're going to put it right there. Okay, so we have this cute little egg here. We are going to put it there. So, how are we going to put this on here? We're going to move that greenery out of the way. Yeah. Okay. So, because this is plastic, we can actually just use glue. I don't really want to make a hole in it because the type of plastic this is, it would probably cause a problem. So we're going to put a good amount of glue. Okay. Good amount of glue. And then we're going to come in here and we're going to do this. I'm just going to hold it for a minute. Remember, wiggle it. Oh, I can feel it sticking. Yay! Okay. So usually if it was a different type of material, I would put a little hole in it and stick a stem. But since it's this, we're going to be doing this here. Okay. So this little eucalyptus here would have gotten hidden. So we're going to move that. And we're going to put it underneath right here. When you push from the back, just be careful. You don't put your hand in that glue. That's one of the biggest things. Last thing you want to do is be putting your hand in some glue, and then you're going to cry. That's going to hurt. Okay? So we have an egg. Woo-hoo. Okay, y'all. Let's get this off of here. So see, you can see the little pipe cleaner there. I'm going to probably add a little piece of greenery to cover that up. That way you don't see that. But, look at that. We've got our beautiful bow. Got our A. We've got our bunny. So super pretty. Thank you. We had to put that egg in there, y'all. Had to put the egg in. So this is really pretty. I really like this. It's our chocolate bunny and lavender. Thank you guys. Okay, y'all. I will clean this up. Take a picture of it. Everything. This is a collection, not a kit. It's posted down at the bottom. I'll just take a picture and then you guys make your own. Okay, you guys, I will be back on, I believe, Thursday. I'm not sure yet because I didn't grab anything and she didn't say anything. I'll talk to her. So I'm probably coming back on Thursday. We'll see. Okay, you guys, everybody have a happy new year. Okay, and I'll see you in 2026. Okay, everyone, have a great night. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Thank you, Vivian.